Welcome to the Data Explorer tutorial video. Let us get started. The Data Explorer tool can be accessed through Odyssey, the Canadian social science data repository and online analysis tool, by selecting the Explore Variables button. Data Explorer can also be directly accessed through Borealis, the Canadian Dataverse repository, by selecting the Data Explorer button found in the Access File drop-down menu. Let us start with the left-hand side of the Data Explorer user interface. There, we can find the variable groups, in which the dataset curator may have categorized various variables by groups. Navigating to each group will bring forth all of their constituent variables. Variables can also be manually searched with the search bar found over the variable table. From the main user interface, users can also download the dataset in various formats for further analysis outside of the Data Explorer tool. By clicking the View Variable Graph icon on the right-hand side of the variable row in the table, users are greeted with the variable's summary graph and chart data. The chart data section also displays the variable's count, the count percentage, and, if applicable, the weighted count and percentage. In the Show in Graph column, users can find checkboxes. Selecting or deselecting a checkbox will determine whether or not the variable will appear in the summary graph. By scrolling further down, users can find the variable's summary statistics. By scrolling even further down, users will find the variable's additional information. By using the navigation arrows found at the top right corner of the variable pop-up window, users can seamlessly navigate between adjacent variables without having to exit and re-enter the View Variable pop-up window. To better grasp the relationship between variables, users may use the built-in Data Explorer Cross-tabulation tool. To get started, users must first select the variables they wish to cross-tabulate. This can be done by selecting the Add to Cross-Tabulation button of the to-be cross-tabulated variables. To demonstrate how to use the cross-tabulation tool, we selected the variables Smoke a Cigarette Lifetime and Tried Vaping Lifetime. Once we added all our desired variables to the cross-tabulation table, we can navigate to the Cross-Tabulations button. Once on the cross-tabulation table, users will quickly notice that a table has yet to be created. To create a table, users must decide whether the chosen variable will be established as a row or a column. For example, if the objective is to explore how study participants having smoked a cigarette varies across different categories of participants having tried vaping, the former variable will be set up as a row while the latter will be set up as a column. The cross-tabulation table automatically updates to reflect the user's selections. The table displays the frequency, or count of observations, within each cell, representing the intersection of the two selected variables. For example, when examining the relationship between Smoke a Cigarette Lifetime and Tried Vaping Lifetime, the table will reveal the number of individuals in each vaping category who have reported smoking a cigarette at some point in their lifetime. Users may also toggle the Chart Table button. Here, users can seamlessly alternate between viewing the data in a table or as a chart. This feature allows users to visually interpret patterns and trends that may not be immediately apparent in the table view. Users also have the option to customize their cross-tabulation tables by filtering the frequency distributions associated with each variable. For example, if variables include response categories such as yes, no, skip, don't know, and refusal, users can refine the dataset by excluding irrelevant or non-informative categories. Filtering out categories can result in clearer cross-tabulation tables, emphasizing the most pertinent data points. Upon completing the cross-tabulation analysis, users may wish to save the table for future reference or further analysis. This can be done by exporting the table in CSV format. We would like to thank our partners, including academic libraries, regional libraries consortia, research organization, and the Digital Research Alliance of Canada for their ongoing support.